The power in you represents the best motivational quotes, parables, and stories to help you in life. The best parables about happiness. Where is happiness hidden? Once upon a time, the gods got together and decided to have some fun. One of them said, "Let's take something away from people." After much thought, the other exclaimed, "I know. Let's take away their happiness. The only problem is where to hide it so they don't find it." The first one said, "Let's hide it on the top of the world's highest mountain." No, remember that they have a lot of strength. Someone will be able to climb and find happiness if they find one. The others will immediately know where the happiness is, said another. Then someone made a new suggestion. "Let's hide it at the bottom of the sea." He was told no. Don't forget that they are curious. Someone will be able to build a submersible, and then they will definitely find happiness. Let's hide it on another planet, far away from the Earth. Someone else suggested. No, we rejected his proposal. Remember, we gave them enough intelligence. Someday they will invent a ship to travel the world and discover this planet, and then everyone will be happy. The oldest and wisest god, who had remained silent throughout the conversation and only listened attentively, said, "I think I know where to hide happiness so that they will never find it." Everyone turned to him intrigued and asked, "Where?" "We will hide it within them. They will be so busy looking for it from the outside that they will not even think of looking for it within themselves." All the gods agreed, and since then, people have spent their entire lives searching for happiness, not knowing that it is hidden within them. The power is in you. Suffering for happiness. Once upon a time, a wise man was walking along a road, admiring the beauty of the world and enjoying life. Suddenly, he noticed an unhappy person hunched over under an unbearable burden. "Why do you condemn yourself to such suffering?" The wise man asked. "I suffer for the happiness of my children and grandchildren." The man replied, "My great-grandfather suffered all his life for the happiness of my grandfather. My grandfather suffered for the happiness of my father. My father suffered for my happiness, and I will suffer all my life just to make my children and grandchildren happy." Was anyone in your family ever happy? The wise man asked. "No, but my children and grandchildren will definitely be happy." The unhappy man replied. "No, they won't." The wise man replied. "You cannot make your children happy unless you learn to be happy yourself. Learn to be happy yourself first, and then you will understand how to make your children and grandchildren happy. The power is in you. Be happy." Once an old horseman was crossing the road and shouted, "Get out of my way!" And he hit the old man in the face with his whip. The old man, looking after the rider, said, "Be happy." A peasant who was watching what was happening, hearing these words, asked, "Are you really that humble?" "No," the old man answered. "It's just that if the rider was happy, he wouldn't have hit me in the face." You can tell happy people at once. The power is in you. A parable that will change your life. The price of a dream. On the edge of our earth, there was a shop called Life. The owner of the store was called Sesvit, and she sold dreams. The assortment in the store was huge. You could buy almost anything here. Cars, yachts, houses, happiness, love, friendship, money, football clubs, factories and companies, power, success, fame and popularity, jewelry, and much more. Only time was not for sale. Everyone who came to the store, and there are those who never entered the store, but remained sitting on their asses and dreaming. First of all, I found out the price of my dream. The prices were different. For example, my favorite business cost me giving up stability and predictability, my willingness to plan and structure my life on my own, believing in your own strength, and allowing yourself to do what you like, not what you need to do. Power cost a little more. You had to give up some of your beliefs. Be able to find a rational explanation for everything. Be able to say no to others and know your worth. And it had to be quite high. Allowing myself to speak up for myself, regardless of the approval or disapproval of others. Some prices seemed strange. For example, marriage was practically free, but a happy life was very expensive. Personal responsibility for your own life. The ability to enjoy life in any situation. Knowing your desires. Continuous personal growth and development. Taking care of your health. Giving up the desire to conform to others. The ability to appreciate what you have. Realizing your own value and significance. The risk of losing some friends and acquaintances. Giving up bad habits and short-term pleasures. Not everyone who came to the store was ready to buy their dream right away. Some, seeing the price, immediately turned around and left. Others stood there for a long time counting their cash and wondering where they could get more money. Most of those who visited the store for the first time began to complain about the high prices and asked the owner for a discount or asked when there would be a sale. But there were no discounts or sales in the store. Prices for some goods even went up year after year, such as world sports records. And there were people who took their savings out of their pockets and got their cherished dream. Other customers looked at the lucky ones enviously, whispering to each other that the store owner was probably an acquaintance of theirs, and they got their wish for nothing, without any effort. The shopkeeper was often asked to lower her prices to increase the number of customers, but she always refused, saying that this would lead to a loss of quality of all the goods. When people asked her if she was afraid of going broke, she would shake her head and say that at all times there will be people who are willing to take risks, take full responsibility, and refuse to live an ordinary and predictable life. People who are able to believe in themselves and who have the strength and means to pay for their dreams. Moral: if your dreams have not yet come true, then perhaps they are not yet fully paid for. The power is in you. Friends, you will find even more useful information that can change your life for the better in our Telegram channel, which is in the description below this video. So be sure to go there and subscribe. And of course, subscribe to the channel right now and leave a comment and like it so that as many people as possible can see this video. And thank you to everyone who supports the channel financially to improve the content for you. The bank for replenishment and all the details will be in the description below the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.